Dear students, in Russian Revolution, we are learning about the unstable time of Russia. And what was the bad time for Russian workers? We have been learning. Let's revise that. In 1904, it was very bad for Russian workers because of increase in price of essential goods. The real wages declined by 20% and the workers association rose. The members started agitating against the czar, and those members, four of them were dismissed from Putilov Iron Works, one of the industry. And what was the result? That thousands of workers went on strike. What were their demands? I already told you that there were three demands. Demand in reduction in the working hours, increase in wages, and improved working conditions. Then what happened? On 22nd January 1905, on 22nd January 1905, as you know, the strikes were going on. There was a burning desire. These all feelings, it was burning in the hearts of the people. The protest against the Tsar, it was burning in the hearts of the people. And what they did, see what happened in the incident. The incident of Bloody Sunday, I will tell you how it was Bloody Sunday. In 1905, on one Sunday, the procession of workers, procession means it is not army, it is not one collection, people collected at one place, led by Father Gapon. What he did, Father Gapon, he reached the Winter Palace. What is Winter Palace? Palace of the king, of the Tsar, in order to present a petition. Petition means request. A request letter in official format is known as petition. So what people did, they all collected, and then people went to the Tsar at his palace to present a request letter that these are our demands and kindly fulfill these demands. So can you think this cruel Tsar would welcome them and he will tell the people, yes, come and I will see, I will look into the matter and then I will solve your problem. We can't imagine this type of behavior from the Tsar. And what the Tsar did, you see. But they were attacked by police and the Cossacks. Cossacks means the secret police of the king. What happened? As soon as they reached the Winter Palace, they were attacked by the police and the Cossacks. In this incident, many workers were killed. How many? 100 workers were killed and 300 wounded. This incident is called as Bloody Sunday. With this incident, we can compare our Jallianwala Bagh massacre. What happened on that day? People were protesting. There was a meeting in Jallianwala Bagh, and General Dyer fired 300 rounds, and so many people, unarmed people, were killed in Jallianwala Bagh. In the same way, on Sunday, 22nd January 1905, in Russia, these unarmed people, unarmed means बिना हथियार के, these all people who were going to the Tsar to present a request, to present a petition, they were unarmed. They all were killed and wounded by the police and the Cossacks of the Tsar. This incident is called Bloody Sunday. It started a series of events that became known as the 1905 revolution. Now, as in India, after Jallianwala Bagh massacre, so many national movements started. In the same way, after this Bloody Sunday, so many, line by line, a series of events started, and it came to be known as 1905 revolution in Russia. Then what happened? Trends of strikes spread all over the country. Universities closed down when student bodies staged walkouts. complaining about the lack of civil liberties. It means universities were closed down, and student bodies means students council. They all were walking out above from the stages, from the classes. They were complaining about the lack of civil liberty, means they were not, liberty means freedom. They were not having proper freedom. All these things were going on. Then doctors, lawyers, engineers, and other middle class workers, they established the Union of Unions and demanded a constituent assembly. So all these professionals also, what they established? Union of Union, one association, and they all also demanded a constituent assembly. During the 1905 revolution, the Tsar allowed the creation of an elected consultative parliament. Now, when Tsar was fed up from this revolution, from this agitation, then what he decided? That he decided to make an elected consultative parliament. In Russia, that is called as Duma. As in India, it is called as Sansad. In parliament in English, there in Russia that is called as Duma. So now he is thinking that election should be held and there must be people's representatives in the parliament. A large number of trade unions and factory committees made up of factory workers also existed for short time. Now, so many trade unions, factory committees of factory workers also existed for short time. Severe restrictions were placed on political activity. Now, whatever political activities were going on, severe restrictions were placed on that. So this was the Bloody Sunday. This is very important question. What is Bloody Sunday? Then what happened? See now. Reaction of the Tsar. The Tsar dismissed the first Duma within 75 days. Now, after this Bloody Sunday and so many revolutions, so many events took place in Russia, first Duma was established in Russia. First parliament was established. What happened? Tsar dismissed within 75 days only, because in that people's representatives were there and they were demanding in favor of workers. So how can the Tsar tolerate this? He dismissed within 75 days. And why it was dismissed? Because the nobles, the large landowners, these all those who were with the Tsar, working with the Tsar, they were in majority. They were in majority and they all dismissed the first Duma. Then he re-elected second Duma within 3 months. Within 3 months again one Duma was established. This was also again dismissed. The Tsar did not want any questioning of his supreme authority. What was the nature of Tsar? That nobody can question if he is giving any authority. He changed the voting laws and packed the third Duma with conservative politicians, keeping out liberals and revolutionaries. Then what he did? He made third Duma. He made third Duma and he packed, means he kept the third Duma who were there in that only conservative politicians. And he kept out liberals, those who wanted that all the religions should be tolerated. Who were the liberals? Who wanted that all the religions should be respected. And he also kept out the revolutionaries also. So can you think that the third Duma would also be successful? In this way, this was the reaction of the cruel Tsar after Bloody Sunday and all the events in 1905 revolution. Then came the First World War and what happened with the Russian Empire we will see in the next video.